US President Barack Obama and Republicans in the United States have come no closer to ending a standoff that has forced the first government shutdown in 17 years. For a second day running, thousands of federal workers stayed home as their offices remained shut. Republicans and Democrats are blaming each other for the crisis and are hardly making any serious effort to end it. President Obama has made it clear he is not interested in negotiating under duress. He's cancelled a trip to Philippines and Malaysia next week due to the crisis at home. President Vladimir Putin has been pitched as a candidate for the 2014 Nobel Peace Prize by a Russian advocacy group for his key role in preventing a US missile strike on Syria and initiatives to dismantle Damascus's chemical weapons. The International Academy of Spiritual Unity and Cooperation among nations of the world has written to the Nobel Prize Committee on the 16th of September. Its receipt has been acknowledged by the committee on the 20th. Italy's parliament is due to hold a vote of confidence for the governing coalition with an attempt to topple Prime Minister Enrico Letta appearing to falter. The vote was called after Silvio Berlusconi ordered ministers in his centre-right People of Freedom Party to leave the government. But now, Berlusconi is believed to have made a U-turn after it became clear that many of his party's senators will back the government. Blind Chinese dissident Shen Guansheng is set to join the Witherspoon Institute, a US think tank, as a distinguished fellow. Reports say the institute will provide Shen with financial support. The high-profile activist was a fellow at New York University from mid-2012 until earlier this year. He caused a diplomatic flurry last year when he fled house arrest and went to the US Embassy in Beijing. He was later allowed to go to the US. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his country will not allow Iran to develop nuclear weapons even if it had to stand alone on the issue. In a speech to the UN General Assembly, he described Iranian President Hassan Rouhani as a wolf in sheep's clothing. Netanyahu said Israel's future was threatened by what he called a nuclear-armed Iran and urged other nations to retain sanctions against the country. Netanyahu's comments are telling in the backdrop of a recent torn relations between the US and Iran.